It never gives you enough time to do that before you push live. Crazy. I haven't been live in a while. How's everybody doing? Just adjusting. Lots of grounding tools on me today. Extra grounding, high energies coming in. Woo-wee. There's another potent shift that occurred. Anyone energy sensitive to shifts of energy? There was definitely a big one today. And again, clearing energies is the best way to assist yourself and healing, to assist yourself to transition and shift easier. Otherwise, it is a rough, harder shift. If any shift at all. Sometimes, do notice sometimes you get stuck as well when you're going through a training. How's everyone going? Haven't been live for a while. Just thought I'd pop on and finally say hello after a whole bunch of shift and healing. Going through a lot of energy. Been rearranging my whole place, been dealing with a lot of physical things that don't need me online, so I've been offline actually quite a bit. I'm here to chit-chat about social media, the damaging effects of all the rampant energies. Lots going on. Oh, the social media has become a serious heavy burden on some people. Hi, pushing buttons. Funny to see you here. Oh wait, you're here a lot. haven't talked to you in a while. I've been very busy anyway, but I just chit-chatted to Sal if she hops on. Hello. I've been just doing some strong healing. Very strong healing. Cutting cords. And I realize it's not necessarily the people. It's their attachments, entities, AI attachments. AI has become a serious problem and people don't realize it. There's like a serious drones that go around mimicking other beings that hijack you and everything else. It's crazy. Crazy. And this is purely educational purposes only. However, I physically experience on a high sensitivity level of different high states of energy. So just speaking through my perspective, how I come up with energies. There's definitely some serious stuff going on with social media. Hey, Bowman. Oh, it's been kind of loungy, lazy day. It's been a healing day of clearing a whole bunch of connections. I tell you, it's amazing the cords you drop, and being energetic sensitive, I can actually feel every single relief in my energy when I cut a cord. It's crazy. And you wouldn't think it. Even cutting cords to like your family that's negative and constantly messing with you. Cutting their cord to them doesn't necessarily cut you off from your family either or other people. It simply removes the vampire cord tendencies to steal and hijack your energy without your knowledge or consent. And so it's completely different than some people, I think, misinterpret a whole bunch what a cord is and what attachments are. Big difference on a lot of it. Oh. Hey, check this out. Lots of pink in the air. Pink colors going on. Look at that. Chakra upgrades, if anyone understands the chakra system. Someone's getting a heart upgrade. Gonna purge a lot out and clear heavy. Sometimes to shift into a real positive timeline, and there's so many negative things trying to pull you here and there to different things. It's just crazy. I finally uninstalled all media off my phone, and I kid you not, your phone is a portal to each and every single app that is taking your energy and sucking you dry. And you know, that's a funny term, but literally it actually happens. You have to maintain your sovereignty, demand it, and say, I do not consent to any false contracts constructed in any timeline, any form, and I hereby erase and set on fire. There we go. Clear yourself from a whole bunch of false stuff right there. Boom. But then you gotta remember to, like, I forget, I gotta drink a lot of stuff. Oh, you know what this is? Oh, I don't know if you can see it. Can you color? Oh, without spilling, let me drink. Maybe see it kind of here. Without tipping. It's got a slight green color to it. This is dandelion and ginger tea. Dandelion root, stem, and leaves. I put them all in a boiling pot of water and boil them for 15-20 minutes and make sure everything is good. Wonderful detox. I thought I'd talk about that too. There's a lot of new stuff coming through. Whew. Feel free to ask questions. And if I don't answer, my chat may have froze. I'll remember to try to check it once in a while. So, make sure to ask questions. It keeps my viewing people honest and alert and genuine if you're asking organic, serious questions. I'm pretty sure a whole bunch of what I talk about, majority probably don't understand. So I try to reiterate it if you ask questions and figure out another perspective. 25 kittens. Oh no. But that's why? Did you end up with 5 extra kittens? I have a hard enough time with 2. I'm nursing them all back to health finally. Oh yeah. Oh, I should tell you that. Oh yeah, I got one right here. I'm nursing. Look at this. Look at this pushing buttons. Look at how healthy this... Oh, let I flick him up. Look how healthy this fluffy guy is. Look at this fluffy guy. Mr. Fluffy. I know, look at him. He's putting on weight. He's looking better. I even got rid of his ear mites. Oh, and I tell you what, when you become sensitive to energies to the point where you can feel what they feel in your ears, you go bonkers for a while till you figure out what the heck it is. Process of elimination takes a while through discernment when you're learning. Just saying. I was feeling my ears itch forever, and I was just like, why are my ears bothering me? And I checked his ears, and yep. I gotta put some coconut oil in them, though, just to finish helping it. Yeah, a little dab of coconut oil in the cat's ears, and you just rub it in at the base, and it helps your cat moisturize from ear mites until its natural ear process restarts, making earwax for him. Right? Tough kitty, you are tough. He's watching me. It's tough kitty. Well, I got him on the right diet. I had to get him on a balanced diet that had kelp in it because of his thyroid issue. So if anyone hopping on catches the replay, if your cat gets thyroid issues and starts losing weight drastically, there you go. I even had to give him a haircut. I had to trim him a lot. I still left his little mane as much as I could. But he was having a hard time until he started healing, shedding out, and he was getting mats. So the combination of a tiny bit of oil in his coat to rub it in to help him moisturize again for his dry skin from all that going on. And And we eventually got to some point of good, happy healing, right? Yeah. It's just, you gotta be careful in the cat food you get anymore. It's just crazy ridiculous the stuff they have in there and don't have. Oh, thanks for that, Tony. Cures iodine issues. Yeah, well, because I couldn't afford to take them to the vet, so I had to go the natural organic route, and it took me over an hour to read down the aisle every single cat food I could find at the store anyway. Now, I never thought I'm usually educating everybody, and you're helping me. I'm gonna write that down. Actually, is that's just like regular iodine, right? Or is that something different? Unless you're being funny. Well, I try to talk about iodine because there's natural iodine in kelp extract. That's what I was taking. And I have seaweed chips for iodine. Well, and since I need potassium. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, pineapple, turmeric. That's a lot to decalcify the pineal gland. I always mispronounce it, so now I keep second guessing myself when I say it because I usually say it wrong. But yeah, definitely. I've been drinking more tea to stay hydrated too. It just there's a lot of things. Oh, and I've been having salad more. Ooh, I came up with a really good salad. Ooh, yeah. See, that's good for fiber too. It helps aids in digestion, not fiber, but aids your digestive system. I need that because I've been having issues since I go through. I transmute energy so much through my solar plexus, my stomach, because yeah, your solar plexus is connected to your stomach. So I have over processed energy through there. I get digestive issues sometimes. Ooh, yeah, folic acid is good. I gotta take that more often. I talk about it, and then I do have these. Look this. Check this out. Fulvic nano drops. Eye, ear, nose, throat. Bright eye concentrate. They're eye drops. I use those for my eyes. Eventually, supposedly, it could clear your eyes enough with that. It removes parasites in your eyes too. And yeah, you should check that out. It's kind of spendy, but it's like one of the only things I really buy from there. I don't necessarily, trying to promote the doc of Detox, but he does have amazing stuff and got a lot of awareness to what he puts in his stuff. So, well, you'll notice if you got parasites in your eyes, if they're extra itchy, it's actually a sign of parasites that you can't really see. And so you just use like something like this to remove, or even an eye wash to clean them out. But specifically, that works. Oh, ivermectin work. Oh yeah, I took the last of my ivermectin a few days ago. But then I also took another one that has wormwood and a whole bunch of stuff. I don't even know if you can buy it anymore, so I use it sparingly, but just enough to use it. See, ivermectin, Pushing buttons, I told you about that. Even your cat's a tiny bit will need them. Oh, the parasites in your eyes? Oh, just use drops. If this already is like concentrated at a certain amount so it doesn't hurt your eyes. But I have this special stuff. Now I want to get up and go get my bottle. It's in the cupboard. But that's like a drop or two, but not for the eyes. But it's got wormwood, black walnut, and a whole bunch of other long names that actually helps assist so that when the toxins released from killing all them parasites at once really fast, so it doesn't hurt you. So ivermectin is great, but I would suggest taking this wormwood and this other stuff that's all mixed together first, and then maybe take a little more after, so it helps when you're clearing out, so it don't hurt you so bad. Because man, I tell you what, if you have parasites, you'll notice you'll feel really funky for a couple days. That's why you need to drink a lot of water to help flush it out. Well, yeah, parasites can be really bad. Well, there's energetic ones and physical ones. Etherical parasites are around us a lot. That's what I use this for. I could light it up right now too if anyone has any. This should help clear it. But I'll light this to process some. This is Palo Santos. Palo Santos wood. Just do a good clear. Cleanse the chat. Ooh, yep, there we go. There goes the burps. That's like a verification process. But everyone's different. The passing gas a lot is actually clearing because they create a gas when they die. So it's kind of like a clarification that you're clearing. At least for me anyway. When you get to that higher energetic state, when you feel the release of things, sometimes it causes you to pass extra gas. So now you know why you're passing gas. You're getting rid of a yucky energy. I'm pretty sure it's some of the food we eat too is really terrible. That's another thing I was going to talk about too. I've been starting. Go ahead and check the description. Well, when you rub your eyes, they bleed. Yeah, you got to do an eye cleanse. You can even kind of do this around your face, a little swirl about. Should clear any energetic parasites around your face. There's frequency music that can help that too. I'm not, I'm speaking through spiritual advice, not doctor advice. I'm not a doctor giving doctor advice. Spiritual advice. And I never talk about anything I don't personally go through myself. Yeah, real stuff. Yes, energetic parasites are a real thing. I can physically sense them. It's a real thing. And if people have issues like me wearing glasses, you tend to get parasites on your eyes more. That's why you need glasses, is because you have parasites feeding on your like eye stuff. They're like parasites that feed on the energies from your eyes. No, it does not make me high. It's wood. Sorry. I don't put it in any chemicals. I'm pure natural. I don't use high chemicals on anything. Strongly believe in natural herbs and remedies to get us through. Oh, and I was talking about a salad. I got distracted from that too. I guess that doesn't really fit in the topic either, but It kind of does eating better. Hey, Puck. Hey, post my Patreon if you can. I know you just got here. Thank you for hopping on. What's that word? Jujitsu Kaisen. I don't. I've heard of that. I think. It's a good movie. Oh, it's an anime. I thought I heard about that. I watch anime occasionally, not very often anymore. But there's like serious energies going on. But I took care of a whole bunch of stomach issues with my salad today. It was awesome. Well, because I don't normally have a salad for the salad itself. I have it because it's really refreshing. It adds extra hydration, actually. So, and tomatoes. Adding tomatoes to a lot is really important right now. There seems to be like a strange energetic thing going on, like vampire creatures. Not vampire, but that's what they do. They suck energies. They're like these little critters, kind of like dragons. So they kind of try to blend in with my dragons, but they pick them off and get rid of them. But it helps to eat tomatoes. They don't like tomatoes. So incorporate tomatoes once in a while in your diet. It's good for losing weight and a few other things as well. Well, I had cherry tomatoes diced up in my salad. They're multiple colors, like a lot of yellow and orange. And let's see, what else? Oh, I think that's about all. I didn't have much in the salad. Oh, yellow squash. It was a lot of yellow, so I was probably healing and working on my solar plexus. So you want, when you're working on your solar plexus, you want to work with a lot of color therapy helps with specific ones. But the best part about salad actually was the salad dressing I made. It had like it was like a tablespoon of coconut oil, 1 tablespoon of coconut oil mixed with a shot of vinegar. Not even the yellow little tiny squash, the thin yellow squash. I guess the seeds are very good to help remove a lot of stuff as well. But that salad dressing I made had a shot of vinegar and a little sprinkle of soy sauce just to give it a slight salty bit to it. That was pretty interesting. Ooh, see, I should have grabbed a zucchini and I didn't think about it. I did have cucumbers, but I didn't eat them fast enough, so they kind of went bad. I was going to make pickles with them, but I don't know anymore when you get stuff. I think you got to eat it a lot faster. I buy small amounts at the store dough at a time. You're not muted, Joseph. I was just answering push your buttons question. Ooh, thanks. Check out my Patreon. There's a lot to catch up on there if you're due. Oh, you're still waking up? Well, y'all sleeping? I finally woke up once at 11 in the morning. Crazy energy shifting going on. Lots of stuff going on. There's like a strange timeline swapperoo going on too. There's been like an increase in craziness. Have you noticed the craziness? I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but it seems like some of us are melding into multiple timelines or can view multiple timelines. I don't know. It's like you can view a multiple timeline simultaneously, but yet you're not in it. I think that's why people need to get off the internet more frequently. It's very strange. Because I will get videos for like 10 years ago suddenly pop up in my feed that I've already seen, and I'm like, I don't need to see that. I've seen it already. It's just... It's not a cult or a group. I'm just discussing stuff through... I do energy readings. I do all sorts of stuff. I'm a medium. I'm a bridge, like a... How would you say that? An energetic, etherical bridge for the dragons and other mythical beings to be able to physically be on Earth more effectively to help other people. And I'm working with real little ones. I'm like training them how to work with other people. So they're learning. I'm doing very well by it, I might add. I mean, I just read in a lot into energies. You're funny. I just, well, just as long as you have what is it, like a open mind, a wide range of different perspectives, because that's what I work with. Well, if you've seen my channel or seen interviews on other people, if you want to go look up some of my videos, I actually have pictures of dragons. The scribe of air, record keeper, information, knowledge, transition, history, personal history, preservation, censorship. Look for an unbiased source. Be objective and seek multiple perspectives. Visit the library or archives. Value the written word by writing things down. Document your life journey. Make multiple copies for your digital files. A need to censor yourself. Guard your personal information. So someone here needs to be guarding their personal information. And I feel like this is a big collective. People need to start guarding their personal information. And, ooh, we get the Ace of Fire. Yeah, guard your personal information. Need to censor yourself. Yeah, don't talk too much about one thing, but yet be informative and try to assist. Oh, you need a good cleanse today. Yeah, I had to do that. Oh, I don't know about specifically your aura, but I can check through your energy and connect with your connections. Connect to your guides. If you allow, I do ask permission. I don't just do anything. But I can read as a collective energies, as a collective source. For all, I can do that randomly. But to individual people, to be specific, I have to specifically ask. And if you would like a reading, if someone could post my PayPal, no, not PayPal, Cash App. I only have Cash App at the moment. I don't work with other stuff very well sometimes. I definitely don't use PayPal actually. All right, new beginnings, action, conception, invention, creation, creativity, procrastination. New beginnings and opportunities. Actively pursue your goals, take advantage of what's being offered, move beyond research and planning, weave your future into being, take something old and make it better, break tradition and offer something new. Uncertainty inspires procrastination. Well, if anyone wants a personalized reading, I just hopefully someone could donate at least $10 because it is a heavy energetic reading. I usually draw for multiple card decks, so I go in pretty far. Otherwise, I wouldn't charge at all. But at least a $10 donation or anything you feel afterwards helpful, you can donate more. I'm not sure how much that is, but I don't know. It's not a game, but I have $3 to my in my account. Does that work? So donations kind of help me do what I do. Otherwise, I can't. That's why I haven't been online for a while either, because I can't really afford to be online very frequently live anymore until I start coming up with funds. So many people going through the same sad situations. How is that possible? That's terrible. I didn't think that was terrible. Or, I mean, I didn't think that was possible. Not terrible. It is terrible, but I didn't think that was even possible. But if you include my credit report, that would be about the same. My credit score is in the hole. I don't know how that happens either. I don't care anymore because all they do is mess with your crap. All right. Six of water. Kindness, concern, sympathy, compassion, understanding, forgiveness, love, ideals. The ideal of kindness and compassion. See all that is good and pure in humanity. Strive to be better. Embrace healthy boundaries. Accept that you will falter. Overcome obstacles with gentle determination. Do not meet aggression with aggression. Be kind and walk away. Water under the bridge. Well, if you hang out and chat and keep a good positive vibes and we'll transmute that into something positive, you'll probably pick up on a bunch of helpful information anyway. And when you come across some fundings, you can donate later as well. And I gotta grab a card that tried to fly away. Thanks. They're keeping me busy. Movement. Hey, I think that's a new topic. Movement. Everyone needs to get off their butts, including me, apparently. Ooh, this is interesting. one before? I know she's important. I gotta. Sorry, I lost in thought a second. Oh, love. This is definitely going on. Love, infatuation, love for self, confidence, love for life, expansion. Experience love in all its forms. Love is multifaceted. Your love will shape or break you. A past love re-enters your life. The love that deserves a second chance. Love versus infatuation. Loving who we are. Honor your body as a temple. Stop making comparisons. Make time to love and nurture yourself. Love and enjoy your uniqueness. Do what makes your heart sing. Open your heart to new loves. That's a good one. Oh, they actually have really good frequency healing music in general, too. I know that's probably not what you were thinking, but, and what a lot of people don't realize, too, is so many people are worried about the negativity that if you're in a positive state and you transmute, you can transmute that specific tone into a higher frequency just by you singing it or you raising the frequency listening to it. Oh, I can't play anything during my live. I don't have that option set up. I'm just using my phone. I use my phone for everything because it's at least a little easier. My computer gets hacked all the time. I get shut down. I'm not allowed a laptop. No, it's like a targeted thing. It's really weird. Ooh, we got lots of earth. The earth is speaking. Well, if you want to email me, you can email me. I have my email somewhere in there. If someone wants to post it, that'd be very helpful. If not, that's okay. Because I didn't put it in the description, but it's in my main description in my channel. And email me if you want any, like, courses. I do provide courses, like energy courses, chakra classes, master healing sessions. I just name a price on the fly. I try to be as reasonable as I can because I do serious energetic, etherical, like plasma energy work. So saving money cooking outside. Yeah, that's an idea. There's like something really big going on in the shifting. I almost wonder if pretty soon our funding and hard times on money isn't going to matter. There just seems to be a push on a specific timelines lately that just split. Well, and so many people talking about the grid going down too, which is kind of weird. Well, not weird. I guess people talk about it all the time, but it just keeps showing up lately. And I keep, my guides specifically keep prepping me to have lots of water handy. I even got an extra case of water that I normally don't get. Well, here's an interesting twist. Is someone playing games here? Who's playing around? We got the Lovers card for the collective. Ooh. Archangel Raphael. Intimate relationships, carefully weigh your decision. Good health. Now, this card actually means a lot. It doesn't necessarily mean specifically like other people, but it could mean, well, I mean, like, it doesn't necessarily mean a boyfriend, girlfriend. It just means relationship in general. So it could even be like a new improved relationship with someone. It could mean a lot, actually. So it's all on your discernment. This card signals a significant relationship is on your mind. It may be romantic in nature or it may be intimate but platonic friendship. Communication is key right now. It's important to develop trust within relationship. You can safely share your feelings with someone close to you. It's also time to make important decisions about your life. The conclusion you reach now may influence your future. It may be important to weigh your options carefully. Make sure your choices are thoroughly considered and that you're able to act upon them. The need for balance, a return to good health, or marriage or weddings. Ooh, it's got a wide range of things going on for this one. But that's a definitely positive right direction. Anyone going through a rough stage, now it's time to jump. Look at that. See, sometimes you go through really, really hard. Sometimes you go through really, really hard stuff before you get to something positive, and then boom, there it is. Ooh, what did I miss? Nightmare, hello. Nice entrance. Oh boy. Mr. Protective. Five of Fire. Competing goals, bothersome details. Conflict with others. Oh, cool. How'd that go? That sounds awesome, pushing buttons. Good for you. Ooh. Someone's getting feisty out there. The dragons say thank you. Oh, that's 3. 5 of Fire. Why won't it go? There it is. It was stuck. I still have yet to watch it all, but some of them were really good. I saw them posting a new one was it a few days ago? Oh, I hope that helps. Hi, Sal. You're experiencing some challenges. Other people around you hold different goals and values, and there's disagreement as to how to proceed. Along with a clash of wills, success is still possible, but it takes great effort. You may enjoy this type of challenge, but it may exhaust you. This is a competitive situation that will be necessary for everyone to try to understand one another's viewpoint, a need for clarity in order to come to a resolution, a need to set priorities, being caught in the middle, bothersome details. I drew this before you timed him out. Is that really reflective of pulling a future card as it rolls? That's a pretty interesting card to pull at that moment. Four of water. Missing an opportunity, discontentment, or boredom. Open your eyes to possibilities. Who's bored? You're bored? Oh no. Well, we gotta get our house cleaned up more, and then we can go do stuff more. My problem is I gotta organize and get rid of so much stuff. I'm looking to find a new place actually to move. Even if I have to go camping a few months, work my way somewhere to find somewhere new to be. I'm that type of person. To just up and leave. Hey, pushing buttons. I mean, Puck Alf. Sorry, I was reading what he said and then... Yeah, that's how these energies are going right now. I'm picking up on the chaotic, trying to come forth in the background. That's neat, though. See? You were meant to find that stuff to help share and pass it on. I need to do that more, too. But, see, I got to worry about myself more frequently lately. So I get more done. I haven't been getting enough done because that's the problem with social media is you get so wrapped up and stuck in other people's energy and don't even realize if you're healing or not because you're stuck on an energetic totem that is constantly taking your energy. So I deleted Facebook. I uninstalled everything. I uninstalled Discord today because I had to completely sever every single social media life-sucking developed app to clear everything out of my field and restart my entire energetic form. And restart all my energetic healing and restart everything. It is going wonderful, though. But a tough road to recovery, but it's getting healed up a lot faster, too. Woo-wee. I took out a whole bunch of stuff. Not like taking out a whole group. It just boom, crash. Blame the pistachio? I know. And the energies are weird now. Some of them want to snooze. And others are still freaking out. No constant upload notes, just things for direct talking to friends. Yeah. Well, actually uninstall those and just reinstall them when you go to talk to people. Because, well, if you're like, this is what I'm starting to notice. I just wanted to bring up a, hi, Cosmic Heart. Ooh, good job pushing buttons. That's awesome. Yeah, it's better to just leave and not fight back with aggression. Because that's what they want. And that's a secret to some vampirism, too. You may not realize it, but if someone's pushing an argument or forcing something and it's coming out really wrong and you just stop a minute, don't say nothing. Just be like, uh-huh, all right, and just walk away. Because they're trying to hook you so they can take your energy more. It's like a vampire trickery thing. Because my mom does it to me all the time to suck the life out of me. I kid you not. That's how she gets me started. She'll try to force like a fight or push something. If I don't engage at all and ignore, ooh, someone here needs to reevaluate something they left behind. to reevaluate your situation because you're currently missing an opportunity. The solution you're seeking is right in front of your face. Fortunately, positive forces are working to assist you now. Open your eyes to the possibilities and accept the help that's being offered to you. However, you may be distracted or feel emotionally trapped. It's possible, though, that forcing on what you don't have, you're taking for granted the good things you do have. Daydreaming, get lost in your own little world. Something missing, boredom. Boredom again. Hey, someone's really getting bored. Oh, thank you, Cosmic Heart. I appreciate it. I really needed it. I came through and got a lot accomplished. Talk about multiple cords cut. Whoosh. Free. And most of my energy back already. And that's a great thing about chakra singing bowls. Oh, supernova is an understatement. The sun, for one, has the sun, which I'm really connected to, solar angelics, flared pretty good this week. It was a mega flare time to release and clear a bunch of stuff. I sense a bigger one coming, though. You're right. Ooh, second channel. Cool. Yeah, that's why I haven't gone live for a while, because I just really needed to reevaluate my whole entire situation, who I've been talking to, who I've been doing lives for, and who I follow. And you can't do that really. Respectfully, you can't sit there and constantly hook onto every channel. It's nice to do an interview. It's not that I won't do interviews. It's just that I won't be available on social media anymore for that constant energy pull and someone constantly effing up my space. No, I do not consent to foolery anymore. No trickery, no foolery. There's like some crazy timeline swapperoos going on. It's just weird. You gotta maintain that positive vibe, man, and hold space. I even channeled someone pretty dark. Hey, yelled, and not necessarily dark, but extremely authoritative. Someone came through my voice and just bellowed through and said, "Stop worried. No more wars." This is the no more wars something. I can't reiterate it exactly. So I know it was a channel message because I can't exactly get the feel right for it. But it was real authoritative and serious. I was shouting and I was mad. I'm like, woo, someone got grumpy. So, yeah, there's definitely something going on in the collective that seriously got shut down. I mean, I screamed to the universe, man. I hollered to that universe and I cried for help. Ooh, I said earlier in my life, my cat's health is coming back. That's amazing. So then that's a reflection of me and my collective. So everyone's healing wonderfully now. It's amazing stuff. But when I start tuning into that, man, I start getting emotional because it was really rough. It was a really hard one. And then I realized I upgraded a lot after dropping all those connections and realized I was picking up the collective struggling. It wasn't just me, it was the entire collective I started to pick up. And humanity itself, through me, was begging for help. tell you, that's a really hard one to muster, too. It's a hard one. You know, when you're here for a reason and know you have to help people, it's just really hard. When you're so sensitive, you can hear cries for humanity's help. And sure, it could be a ploy, but at the same time, it's not. It could be someone. See, that's another. This is the other screwed up part. Is it could be someone pulling on your, tugging on your strings, messing with your emotions just to get it. You know, just to mess with you. But at the same time, when you're so connected, you tune into everything that needs help. And then you get frustrated, and then you make a cry for, well, like everything. When you realize your connections to everything, and then the entire earth itself, all the beings on it, all the animals, all the multiple hidden beings are just suddenly crying for help out of outrage when they finally realize what's going on through me. And I've been, connecting everyone in so many places together, and connecting so many tribes, and reconnecting energies with other energy that belong. Whew, it starts to become a toll on you when you're connected to all that and realize the severity of the situation. It's not, but yet there's the positive out of it. It just gets overwhelming. It's like, woo! Oh, thanks, Cosmic Heart. Oh, I know. I started to get teary about. Oh, especially when the whales ask for help. That's a bad one. Whew, that's a hard one. When you're connected through the waters, you're learning the water element. You connect to all the beings in the water, and realize the severity that humanity did to them, and you have to help the very being look the other way and help them through the emotions and help them through their own energy as well as your own, accepting and understanding that humanity has been hijacked by AI and hijacked by parasitic entities, hijacked by so many multiple things, and you want to sit there and and then the biggest test is not wanting to be revengeful, but the true source connections will allow that to heal, flow through, and forgiveness. Allow forgiveness, for they know not what they do, because majority of humanity actually does not even know what they're doing, which is freaking sad, actually. But at the same time, we're getting there. Oh yes, and turtles. I actually have like little dragon figurines, turtles, and stuff in the bathtub hanging out. The cats like to go in the cats. It's so funny. They're definitely probably playing with the dragons, because I'll have little dolphin toys in there that are on the bottom, but then I have the little dragon figurines that float around on the top, and they'll go in there and they'll play with them. My kid thought I was losing my rocker. I said, "No, look, watch." And soon enough, the cat would slowly creep in there and try to pretend nonchalant he wasn't doing nothing. And he would go up to the bathtub and look and watch for a while, like there's something in the tub. And then they start playing with the toys in there. It's cute. So there's definitely beings around people are unaware of as well, and not all of them are necessarily negative. I think they really twist and mess with our energy too and make it out of something that's not. That's why discernment is so hard. And unlocking things, most of my unlocking is purely faith. It really is, because I have faith. I'm protected. I have faith. I know what it is. I know what I'm doing, to the extent that I became so close to all these other beings to help them, and they help we all actually help each other. It's amazing. Wow, turtles! Yeah, I've been having a download, I think, of turtles about the turtle shell upgrading my shield to be more effective. Shield better. Don't allow for the tricks to let in energy. Repair and take care of your aura more frequently. And I really feel like my magnetic field is directly tied with the earth, actually. And when I have a hole in my aura, or when I have something through my aura, it feels so similar to when those solar flares hit the earth and make it look like it loses its shield for just a second that one time. I'm just like, woo, I really resonated with that. That was crazy. Don't forget to turn your internet off sometimes, though. I'm noticing some weird stuff in that, too. There's like an extra energy in my phone sometimes. There's like an extra radiation, like a really, and it literally tries to almost like blow up my phone. I kid you not. I know that sounds exaggeration, but I'm not. It's crazy, and some people will say it's an energetic attack. It's it's probably a multiple of things, really. So I turn my phone completely off. Oh, Cosmic Heart, thank you. I know I struggle with the artificial frequencies a lot. I really don't like them. If there's any around my aura, I blast them. I don't let no other artificial anything in. It don't belong. And I literally just did a clearing like that in my kids' room and my room. I held up this Palo Santo stick, fanned it around. I said, power, or no, I said, Assistant Archangel Michael, I hereby declare clearing out all negative energies, all light that is false light. And, and then I felt a whole whoosh, and a whole bunch was cleared out the door. And actually, I have the door cracked because after that I'm really warm and toasty. So my flames my own inner flames probably whooshed a few out too. Because now so then I got really warm after that. Oh. See, and this is what I'm kind of going at. Am I? Eight of air. You don't need to stay in your present situation if you're unhappy. Although you may feel there's no way out, look again. There's plenty of possibilities for freeing yourself from the situation in a healthy, harmonious way. First, though, you must feel more confident about your abilities, believe in yourself, and keep your thoughts positive right now. The key to freedom and success at this time is to see the truth of the situation, then act with faith. Confusion and feeling helpless. There's always a way out. Oh, definitely fucking cosmic heartbeat. I almost wanted to say cosmic elf. Whoop. I put both comments together. Bam. That's what happened there. Well, I even had enough, and yeah, cleared the house out. I almost got everything out of here. Almost. I would still want to get rid of one more dresser. I'm just trying to downsize so it's more spacey, and so I have more space in the room over there. It's gonna move the table out there. Just a bunch of stuff. Just it's time to get busy and do creative things. I've been doing creative things like for like the last 2 months just to get out of my financial situation. I've been getting really creative with it, I tell you. It's actually gonna quite fun. And you know, and a person would like to go down that negative state and say, "Oh, I don't have this, I don't have that, boo hoo hoo." But you know what? You got to focus on what you do have and what you can do with it. That's what I did. I made the best of what I could. I even made, like Sal brought up earlier, pistachio. I made pistachio salad. 2 tubs of Cool Whip. Two. Oh yeah, but I powerhoused it today with junk. Just a minor treat, but it was intense sugar. Because I got real strict on our diets, and I got real strict for like 2 weeks. Serious. Just because I wanted to maintain a line and then go from there to balance it all back out. And then you can finally once you clear all that out, you can treat yourself sporadically with healthier choices, but still treating yourself at the same time. Like healthier opportunities, healthier alternatives. Hello, Joseph. And your self-reliance, wisdom, and restraint have paid off. You've done excellent work and prepared for the time of your life. This has provided you with the opportunity to take it easy, enjoy some luxuries. You value your own company. You find peace and contentment in your quiet, alone time. You're pushing deeper meaning in life. As you retreat inward for inspiration, successful self-employment, unexpected financial windfalls. Woohoo! Home improvement and redecorating. That's what I've been doing. Redecorating. Anybody redecorating? Hey, Rocks Girl. Anybody redecorating? I tell you what, and I got a new plant of their yellow flowers. So I've been bringing the sun into my home more. Any more sun and we might melt. Well, that's what I did on the way to the spring. Yeah, I went to the spring, and that's how I got some heavy detoxing and clearing. It was awesome. The best way to cut all your cords and cut everything and purge is going to a nice place out in the wilderness. It was quite relaxing. There was even no internet. And I even got to interact with wild dragons. That was a fun treat. Summon of Earth. Ooh, yeah, see? The fruits of your labor continue to grow. Harvest is imminent. Patience is essential. As you pause to plan your next steps, you may feel you have far to go, but don't forget how far you already come. Review and acknowledge your progress from a broader perspective. Anxiety regarding the current situation is unfounded. Halt and forward moment is temporary. A good time to rest or vacation to recharge your batteries. Reaching a milestone. Unnecessary worry. I think that's a big collective in everyone right now. I definitely resonate with that myself. Oh, see? Hermit. How many out there been hermits? Hey, I know a few in here. Well, I don't know about Puck. He's Mr. Chatty. Hey, Major Arcana. I don't know about you, Puck Elf. You're Mr. Chatty Chat. I just see you going out everywhere and saying hi to everybody. Although you've been doing some big healing lately, too. That's pretty good. See? When you try hard, they know you're trying. They work with you. It's when you don't try it all and just let it fall apart. And then you just, but there's always still someone there regardless. Hermit mode, yeah, oh, I've been in hermit mode for a few days now. A whole week. Seriously, I'm not saying avoid your peoples, but if there's any time you stop talking to people and you're hiding from people, even your phone, remove, I kid you not, your phone is a portal, man. Uninstall every single social media connection that's trying to hook your energy. I just thought of that. Spend time in quiet meditation, spiritual teaching, self-discovery. I've been doing a lot of that more lately. Well, because, and I don't mind doing interviews for channels, but now I get to the point where I don't need to follow them every day. And, my support is there regardless. I don't need them in my energy. I don't need them attached to me. I don't need them taking my energies. I'm not meaning anyone in particular. I'm just speaking out towards an entire collective, everyone connected on social media. You don't know where that energy is going. You don't know where your connections go. It's just a whole bunch of you don't know what. So instead of sitting there getting mad and blaming everybody else, I just simply said, hey, it's not a blaming game. It's the system right now gone wacko. Take a break. Turn the phone off more frequently at bedtime. Remove all social media completely off your phone. And if you absolutely need to talk to someone, then install it to talk to them and uninstall it. If your phone is a portal, you're portaling into that entire media station. And I'm getting too sensitive to handle that spiking energies up and down, up and down. I refuse to accept that. And nobody should either. You're hermiting today? I kind of hermited today by accident. I was talking to someone for a long time. We won't say. just mutual friend we talked to. That's about the only person I keep in touch with too, because I know we're all our connections. I know 100% we work on each other and we're healing. But it's a mutual healing connection of a connected and a specific connected collective. Aha. Right, Cosmic Heart? Oh, yes. I have a feeling I sense when you're around. Check it on me when I watch my horse videos. I do tune into this Free Spirit Equestrian. She's got some cool horses, man. That Bella and her daughter Esmeralda, Ezzy, is definitely unicorns, man. Those two girls are definitely unicorns. And then I tune into this other horse channel and watch Nigel have a wild fit all the time. This tiny little pony that's, I kid you not, 30 years old, or like 30 some years old, 33. And he flies around like he's a wild thing. And I'm just like, whoa, look at that. That is definitely a unicorn with that tiny pony. Because, I mean, for it to be 30 years old and still have spunk like that, it's amazing. And stuff like that is inspiration, man. I tell you what, you get inspiration from anything that is a good positive energy, and you just tune in and you just bring that energy in with you and be like, it's because it's a wholesome energy. It's all full of spice, and it's like, you see that, old people? Come on now, step up your game. If that pony can do it, you can do it. And if a pony can do it that old, I can do it. Right? So it's things like that catch your attention. Hold on to that. I mean, it's serious something telling you. Oh, yep. I almost did it. I clicked in this channel and instantly felt all this energy doing phony stuff, and I said, nope. Bye. There's too much foolery in here. I mean, if I want to, and if I want to really assist someone and help, no, I need to work on my channel. I need to go live more frequently in between ups and downs and in between energy clearing. Regroup time for sure. Definitely. That's what I'm getting at. That's why I'm finally live too. I finally cut it all off. Everyone, not even one person, just to cleanse out properly, and then turn my phone off for a while, and then turn it back on, and then turn it off more when I go to sleep. I mean, seriously, you gotta disconnect from that internet. People are like brain dead. And that's not even being mean. That's sad. People are dumb. And that's not meaning negative, that's being concerned. That's being concerned, positive concern. Like, people need help. You gotta get off this more, and I urge you all, don't sit and watch me if you honestly have something to do. I appreciate all the love and support, but I'm serious. If you honestly want to be off the internet, oh, by all means, do so. Because I think we need to, like, physically get off the internet more frequently and be in the physical, actual environment to get off all this AI crap, get off all this fake information, all this fake stuff. I mean, when you get to the point where you don't know if it's AI or real, you need to back up and have a reality check and be like, whoa, there's something wrong here. I'm just saying, I'm getting on a rant now. And we're bringing in the unicorn energy and some spunky dragons. And that might even be the dragons now. Woo, yeah, you're getting spicy? Oh, here you go, Sal. There they go. They're really speaking their minds now. Well, if you think about it, how many times have people gone to pay to have healers? I mean, pay to have a healer heal and then have to go back and do it again. See, what people don't understand is a true healer, like what I'm trying to start and do with my classes. What I'm trying to do with my classes is teach people to heal themselves. And that's why my class honestly has hardly anybody in there. I appreciate you, Puck Elf. Thank you for being on my Patreon. Thank you, Mr. Owl, wherever you are, for being on my Patreon. And anyone else not, I seriously suggest you look at it. I mean, I have a $5 tier. I have a $15 tier. I mean, $5, you still get good stuff. Sometimes I post a lot on just breaking chains. Really? I would do that too. I would. I'd be up to do that. Maybe not fly, honestly. If I could get my car fixed, I would drive. I would drive that whole way. I would, and make a camping venture. I can't fly. I have such a high frequency now. It interrupts with all their electronics. I would take their AI out in their plane. They forgot how to fly a long time ago. And FOI, all the crazy stuff with airplanes going down. Yeah, don't ride in an airplane. Seriously, it's not fear. It's not fear, it's a warning. It's a legit message. It's just to say you really shouldn't fly if you're like higher in frequency unless you know how to maintain it. Ooh, dry eye. Well, I'll have to use my drops again. Are you serious? That'd be so cool. That's neat because I've been looking to like get out of here too, but I wouldn't know where to stop along the way. It'd be like campgrounds. So when it gets a little warmer out, yeah, in the future, a couple months or a month. Right now, I gotta pay my phone though. I can't even do that. No, I slipped up and didn't pay enough. But you know what's cool about that phone? I think I only have this month left to pay and one more month, and then I have the phone completely paid off. And then I'm switching to AT&T, man. I'm gonna switch carriers altogether. That'll and see people don't realize that'll cut connections too, because they target your phone numbers. You know, I had AI pain in my butt. Harass me on my phone. I'll even call them out too and call them a robot. I'll say, "Hi, AI robot," and they glitch out and hang up on me. It's funny. I mean, if they were honestly selling me something in a real person, they wouldn't hang up on you just for saying that. But no, that's amazing, Cosmic. Man, I really could use a new car. Is it blue by chance? Just it happens to be my favorite color. It doesn't necessarily matter. As long as it's not a red car, I'm superstitious, honestly, about red cars. Oh, I know, and I keep saying teamwork. We need to start coming together as a legit, real community, physical community. You know, physical community because this internet is just ridiculous. You can't rely on people being your friends. You cannot rely on internet people whatsoever. They mislead and lie about so many situations. It's just crazy. Oh, that's cool. As long as I'll make it home with it, sure, and it's drivable and lasts a little bit. I need a new vehicle switch up. They probably target mine. They probably target my vehicle too. I have all this weird resin stuff like on my vehicle. It is so strange. I end up with weird stuff on my car, and I washed it and washed it. It's like something fell out of an airplane or drops from a drone. All right, and it's literally the whole passenger side of my car. It's just crazy. And that seems to be where my battery is and where my alternator died. But then I realized too a lot of it is because of some of the dragons fighting with each other too. I said, no, we're fighting out of the car. Oh, oh, that's awesome. Wow. Thanks for the offer. Ooh. They like it? Yeah. Dragons okay. They said yes. So well, I just dumped my Facebook. I guess if you really want to connect, when you really have time to connect, my emails should be in the description. If not, if someone remembers my email to post it. Just email me because I do have to check that quite a few now. Oh, thank you, Nightmare. That's weird. How does your wrench disappear when you post that? Oh, yeah, or come to Patreon. The cheapest one is $5. Well, it costs a little more for Puck because he's in Australia. And that's odd that you that not odd, but that's ironically hilarious that you mentioned the physical thing because I've actually been talked to my higher connections and that's what they want to do. They want me to physically be able to travel and come up with save up funds enough to be able to make a trip out of it and just drive and people that need healing to have a real actual physical paid session instead of this online stuff because you don't know where the online stuff comes from at all. You don't know whose energy is what. It really actually isn't safe. That's why I stopped doing some of the healing stuff. I'll still do like a clearing and stuff like that, or the whole cord cutting thing. I'll still do a little bit of that. But to be honest, it's not going to help enough unless you're working on yourself offline a little bit because there's always stuff in your field messing with you. Oh, I understand. Oh, I know. I haven't left this apartment since I had it very often at all. I've been in this apartment now for probably what, 2 years? 2 years. Hi, Lewis. Oh yeah, because those haunted objects, they can they go right through your phone. Like, your phone's a portal. Oh no way! That would be so cool. That would be definitely fun to get the heck out of where I'm at because I'm just not in this energy anymore, and something tells me it's actually not safe to be where I'm at anymore. I don't know, just a just an intuitive. There's just not enough awake people around me in the first place. Even though I don't go out very often, there's always that like a little energetic connection. People just don't have that anymore. It's weird. There's like no energetic connection to people, period, in this town, and it's just strange. I mean, even my neighbor that's hardly ever home has like a problem with me just because my cat snuck out in the hallway once. So she had to throw a fit to the neighbor. I mean, people just can't be compassionate and decent with other people. They just want to throw fits and cause problems and stir the shit, and it's just ridiculous. It's like, why do you do that to people you have no right? You really don't have no right to do that to somebody you don't. I mean, it's BS to sit there and be so negative to someone you don't even know. And it's the internet that's causing it. You got their car open for them? Oh, that's cool. Hey, you're pretty slick, Elf. Buck Elf. All right. Yeah, the hermit card. I didn't even read it, but you pretty know it. We've been talking about it. Listen, spend time alone. Listen to your inner voice. Meditation is essential. Path to enlightenment. Yeah, but there's a point where you only need to be silent for so long, and then you gotta let loose, man. What? I'm a pro. See, Cosmic? I am a pro. I am very good at cooking. I'm very good at gardening. I'm actually have Man, I should put my plants on here next live. I mean, one of my plants started from like hardly looking like anything, and now it's like exploding in my windowsill. It's like growing everywhere. There's like this extra greenery that started shrubbing up, like this long green thing growing from this initial big, long grass looking plant. And I'm just like, what? Oh, and I kid you not, I even have a, this is gonna blow your mind. See, this is how cool my healing energy is. I can regrow a rose out of a stem from a dead rose. Because I have a rose hanging out that's all dried on the end, and there's literally brand new budded leaf sprouting from the stem, and I said, what? I really feel it's the water though, because I went and got fresh spring water. And the initial plant that I bought on the way to the spring, I actually let soak in the spring river. Well, not river, but creek, like the little creek. It's constant running water, so it's very, very good energies. So I put it in that healing energy and rejuvenated it and just let it sit there and soak until I was ready to leave. And then I let it sit out and drain as much as possible through the holes, and then I put a plastic bag in it so I didn't get the car wet. But then I put it on a plate when I got home, but I let that drain all out because you don't want to overwater it. But man, it looks amazing it looked amazing the next day. My plants are looking amazing. See, you know you're doing something right in your energy when everything around you is super bright and glowing and growing awesome. I even rescued one of the plants. It was almost dead. And I just started giving it, I even gave it some plant food from my flowers and put that in there. But then I started using the spring water. So it's really the water you use is a lot. And people try to tell me, had me confused. I was even confused about if spring water was good or not. Well, it's definitely good if it's doing that for my flowers. I want to keep drinking it no matter what a stupid meter from a picture says. I don't think those are right either. I think those lie too. I think those don't check for contaminants. They check for contaminants and hard minerals. I think they just check minerals, to be honest. And saying your minerals are bad. I think those are faulty. Those are definitely faulty meters to check your water, unless it's from the faucet. If it's from your faucet, it's probably not good. Most water from any faucet is not good. Distilled rainwater? Heck yeah. Well, rainwater, I'd devise a natural filtering spring water. Or filtering water system. Now I got spring water stuck in my head. Thanks, guys. Goofy dragons. Oh, you saw pictures of my spring that I posted in that video? Yeah, I did it. Oh, yeah. For anyone new, check the shorts. Check the spring. It's a bathtub, literally. It's like a tourist place, too. I don't live very close. It's like an hour drive. I drive pretty far to get there every day, but it's worth it to have good fresh healing water. I mean, that's what they were trying to tell me too. My guides were working on the fact that you need to keep bubbles in your water for higher oxygenated water, especially for the higher frequency the higher vibes we are, the more we need oxygen in our blood because we process through stuff so frequently and detox constantly. I mean, once your energetic self is healed more thoroughly, that's all you're doing is constantly filtering out all that bad stuff over and over and over. And it just gets bogged down. And once you filter it back out and help yourself, man, you are just rolling and healing better. You can, I mean, spiritually speaking, you can heal just about anything, really. You can heal anything. It just takes the proper timing. It takes the proper balance of nutrients. Really, all it is too much junk, too much toxins in your stuff. Shut your system down. So detox frequently to get to a good balanced state, and then you get your vitamins all back, get your minerals back, get a good base support of high healthy minerals and vitamins, and keep up with it, especially B12, B1, and a lot of things to assist in your digestive system, because most people have a sluggish digestive system, and it just keeping to those vitamins that assist you is a way better energy flow, and it will eventually repair everything. It takes time to maintain that balance, but then you can heal through all of it. Ooh, cool. I'd say I'd meet you there, but my car's not very reliable. Do you know how to work on cars? Or does your dad? Hey, there we go. Maybe I could make a trip there and you could help. If you knew someone that could help fix my car. With very, very cheap, as long as I can afford the parts. Yeah, figure something out. They drew too many cars. Oops. Oh, I did that time? Vegetarian again. I thought you already were. You changed it for a while? I simply just need my brakes fixed. My brakes are grinding. I mean, if I'm going 60 constantly and I don't go any faster, and I don't have a load of dragons, some are gonna need to learn how to fly and not bog my car down. Honestly, I think that's why some of it is grinding as well. It's because of the heavy stuff I have in my car. And it's like the more higher in frequency I get, the more they physically connect. So then it's like, oh, now I gotta balance this out because now they're gonna be too heavy in my car. And then you're like, oh, I thought dragons fly. Well, some don't. Veggie since December. Veggie since December. Well, I kind of went veggie for a while myself. Not really full veggie, but like a lighter protein. I can't stick to vegetarian nothing. But I do eat less meat sometimes just because it's expensive. I finally got more chicken though. I got more chicken in the, but I don't know. I gotta look up that chicken. There's some funny stuff about chicken. You're hilarious, but our breaks. See, Puck, get your butt over here. You should be visiting. Oh, it's like we're at such a sad state. All the main people that are so close to wanting to be, like physical connections and yet so far away. And the money limitations, it's just sucky. I just work with what balances me out. Take that. Ah, I just pulled all these cards. What did I do with my book? See, I do all this cleaning and I haven't got live in a while, and you think I would have been more organized. Whoopsie. Man, I'll have to take a picture and post it in my community chat of my little thing I have sitting here. I got the water fountain and I reorganized it all. I got the crystals all set up on the table with my unicorn and dragon. And this goofy pink fluffy feather thing. Oh, I forgot to keep drinking my tea. Anyone need detoxing? Hey, this is about as vegetarian as I go as tea. Liquid detox. It's dandelion root, stem, and leaves all in one. I all boiled together with a lot of ginger to support a lot of stuff with ginger heals. I know there's a lot it does. That's why I don't want to be specific, but at the same time, it really supports digestive as well and clears out your digestive system. But it does so much more too. Oh, oh yes. Let your dreams take flight. It's my favorite cup. I think we all need to quit being hermits, man, and start visiting people. Pushing buttons, you better meet me halfway. In case I need a toe. I know if I go anywhere, I'm and I'm not gonna let it stop me from going somewhere. But I have to take my cats like everywhere. Well, if I go anywhere more than a week, if I'm gone, well, a couple days actually. If I'm gone more than a couple days, I don't have anybody to watch them, so I always gotta take them. So they'll be going camping with me. That'll be interesting. Cats on leashes. Horses and cats. See, I wish I had a horse. I used to dream about owning a Frisian horse just because I thought they were so pretty. They're like my favorite because they're so prancy but yet sturdy. They kind of remind me of myself. All right. High vibrational living. I guess we're talking about that already. So it's more of like a synchronicities card to, but what we're doing is bringing in higher energies, better food, and that's what I was gonna do on Patreon. My Patreon is the $15 one, is support more of the high vibrational living. I was gonna put beetroots for grounding. I started the beetroots, but I gotta do a section 2. And then I have to do section 2, part 2, not section 2, but part 2. And pushing button is working on collecting all the cats. Maybe see, we'll have to meet with pushing. I'll meet with pushing buttons first to get the cats. Hello. That actually might be bad because cats are very territorial. Maybe that wouldn't be a fun introduction. That might be rough. But then we can move on to Cosmic Heart and mingle with horses. Woohoo! We got all the collective at once. Car lock dog. You almost got it to unlock the car itself. Open your psychic senses. Let it flow. So I think I'm unlocking a lot just drawing these synchronicity cards. I was already talking about a lot of this. Whoa, I felt that back here. You gonna make it back there? Adam sprayed me with a sneeze. That was a good one. Must have had something try to go up his nose. Loopy. You get his nose. No water even? You better hopefully you're near water. You could bucket some in. Start a little stove in there. Do you have a mini stove in the cabinet at least? You can load it with firewood. See, I have a tent already to go camping. And I have cooking gear. I have a grill. I have a mini stove. No, I know that goofy portable stove. Hey, it would come in handy once in a while, in an emergency at least. I was thinking about getting rid of it, but I'm like, I might need it in an emergency anyway. If anything, could at least boil water with it. Well, I do have another stove too, but it must need a butane container. Because it's a real tiny mini stove. Requires gas of some sort, but it never said. So I'm assuming butane. A big butane bottle you screw in the side. Not really big, but... Hi, Jason! I could stop and say hi to Jason on the way, too. Haha! I could make a trip out of saying hi to everybody. Oh, yeah, the high vibrational living is just simply making better, healthy food choices, balancing your diet out. Yeah. East Texas. See? Your place would kind of be on the way. It'd be kind of going all around and, well, maybe not. It wouldn't be too far out of the way. I'd be avoiding tolls anyway because I still didn't pay tolls from before because I didn't even know I had one. It didn't even show up in the mail until like 2 weeks, like a month later. And I'm just like, well, aren't you supposed to get that in the mail a little sooner to pay it? By then I'm like, well, I don't really have a job now to pay it. Guess I ain't paying it. Oh, cool. See, the edge of Texas and part of Florida is where it's at, I guess. then I could even stop and say hi to Sal. If you're even on that side of Texas or close enough. I could make it a vacation trip. The only place I would need to eventually find a cheap place to live. And I don't know how places are. And see, that's the traveling on faith is really a big deal because we have limited funds. Well, if I did do the healing, physical healing though along the way, I guess I would be making a lot of money. If I'd run into people that would want to pay for that sort of thing on the way. I guess I could post advertising along my road trip. I mean, nowadays it makes more sense to physically, like, because I heal with crystals, but I have literally, the energy directly from my hands, too. See that? If I go visit down there, Puck, or not Puck, but hey, yeah, Puck, too. So wait, you live in Central Florida? As long as it's not along the coast, I won't. Anything along the coastlines is doomed for tsunamis. It's just one of those things you get a message, whether it's true or not. I just like to be where it's safe, but I guess sometimes it's good to visit. It's good to visit, not live there. I could make that like a three to 4 month long like vacation, just simply camping. Oh, have you been back to visiting Selena again, Jason? Hi, Selena. Dragons hanging out the window. Instant traveling aid. Hi, Selena. Yeah, see? I need to physically. Anybody want to throw donations for my road trip? I should start a GoFundMe then. And make a serious visit to do some actual hands-on healing. So you can experience true, authentic, actual healing. That you can, like, energetically feel better than long range on the internet. Well, I mean, because think about it. How much are you being manipulated by other people constantly? And so it makes more sense to start doing this healing brigade more on a physical note and just turn it into a travel adventure. Travel places for healing. I'd do it if I knew I could make money on it. At least enough to simply stay afloat. If I could make enough to at least keep doing the traveling, I would do it. Eventually, I would have to, like, in the winter, unless I guess I wouldn't have to worry about that quite as frequently. In the lower areas because it's warmer, but I'm so used to thinking ahead of time. I'll need a soft place to stay warm. Meet up in Texas. Oh, I was thinking about it. You think so? I'm still thinking about it. Something keeps telling me I need to go visit. get out there, help people notice the difference between actual connection healing, on a physical, energetic level instead of this internet garbage, because this internet just ruins it. I mean, oh, here we go. Since Jason is on here, hopefully Selena can hear, because I had this suggestion for the collective. Just a suggestion. Remove every single ounce of media on your phone. Everything that connects to social media, cut it out. I still have YouTube because that's not like, but there's still energy stuff there, but it's not as bad. So that I can still do my lives, but remove them from your phone, because your phone is a portal. And when you need to talk to someone, just use your regular phone connection, or just install it while you're talking and uninstall it when you're done. If that makes sense. I know it seems like a hassle, but seriously, learn the subtle difference in the energies when you cut those connections and you no longer allow that AI to siphon energies through other people, because that's what's going on and people don't notice it. I notice it. I'm getting too sensitive. All the energy spiking. So that's why I had to bail. It's nothing against anyone, or even, wow, I just glitched out my stuff. Oh, and let Selena know I didn't ignore her on Facebook. I just don't have it on my phone. If she messaged me at all, I just deleted everybody connected to social media, the whole thing, and shut her down, because I had to heal properly without, all those attachments, and it was just too much. She is locked out of Facebook. Oh, good. You're not missing anything. Your guides were doing that as a favor. And pushing buttons when you lost your phone, that was the universe cutting your connections for you. I'm just saying. I know it's subtle things that people don't pick up on, but it happens for a reason. It may seem like it because the last time that happened to me, I had dark connections. There was this really dark stuff really connected to me, and I couldn't figure out how to get rid of it. And literally this is when you know your guides are messing with you in a positive way, because I literally set my phone. They kept me distracted enough to completely forget I had set my phone on my car, and I completely drove down the highway onto the interstate with my phone on top of my car. I'm just like, what? So, yeah. So I had severe connections cut off because it took 2 weeks to get a new phone because I had to pay $200. That's why I said never again. Well, trust me, I completely lost the phone. It took 2 weeks to get a new one. And this was like a few years ago. But when I actually had a decent job, thank goodness, but it still had to wait 2 weeks for a paycheck. I mean, when shit goes wrong, you learn the hard way. Well, you can delete Facebook pushing buttons, and I don't saying delete your account. I didn't delete any account, and I didn't delete my account on X. I just denied it access through my portal. I shut down my phone portal. I didn't give it permission anymore. Because that's what you're doing. You're giving that app permission to siphon your energy through someone else's connection. I'm honestly not sure, now that I think about it, I'm not sure if we honestly need to worry about half the stuff we do unless we're on the internet. I almost wonder if some of these connections are completely not existent when you're off the internet. Because how many attachments do you have because it's electronic? Is it an AI bot? Is it an AI? See, I've been dealing with AI mimics. I've been dealing with a lot of that, trying to siphon and steal my energy. People pretending to even be me. There's even a person out there, pushing buttons knows who I'm talking about, that literally siphons my information through my energy and just literally starts siphoning and reiterating everything I suddenly talk about. And I'm just like, oh, that's a bunch of BS. There's a difference between a collective connections and psychic connections to be a collective thing, but it's also completely different when it's someone just taking stealing your information because they're taking your energy to block you from doing what you need to. And then coming up with the same thing, like nobody has ever brung up seraphims except for me and a few small others. And well, I don't mean no one. I guess that's kind of this is gonna come off as an arrogant statement, but that I know. And let me reiterate. See, I'm still working on my communication skills here myself. But when someone starts talking about something that you literally have a specific aspect of that connection, and then suddenly they're in your energetic field talking about it, it's like, oh, no, 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 get out. Cut them off, vanquish them, light it on fire, whatever you want to do. And you say, no, you do not allow that crap. It's just ridiculous. I don't allow it, but at the same time, I let it go because they're never going to reiterate that information properly. See, that's what a lot of people don't understand too, is you can siphon and steal people's memories. You can take people's, but when you're not energetically connected and it's not your legit information, it's not going to make sense. It's not going to have the same perspective. It's going to come from a completely different perspective because they don't know what they're talking about. It's one thing to reiterate information to inform people and try to help people understand something they learn, but it's completely different than an authentic, organic connection. When you're like literally connected to source and have that, like source, like Akasha record connection, you literally have direct information, you have hidden ancient knowledge, information like that. I mean, that comes from here. And you're going to be able to dig deeper, but at the same time, it's going to be from your perspective. It's not going to have the same energy, the same frequency as when someone else plagiarizes your information to make money off of you. It's not going to come off the same. They're going to learn misinformation. Remember, don't forget that. Misinformation is out there a lot. That's why I started removing myself from so many places as well, because so many were siphoning my stuff, because I don't need that in my energies. I don't need to be in that negative state. I don't need to be in that negative vibe. It's not a competition. And when people make money off of you, it's just ridiculous. It's like, hey, where's my money for your BS? When I'm here giving just legit free information. I'm not going to charge people for certain things unless I do a heavy load of energetic healing. Because me just being here, communicating and connecting with you, we're still doing healing. We're still, like, on a different perspective. We're sharing our information. We're releasing stuff. It's still a healing thing. It's like a collective healing on like a healthier terms and healthier level. I just don't mesh with all that fake information anymore, because all your information comes from within. It's nice to get a different perspective, to learn more and share and learn differently, but at the same time you still got to go in within that knowledge and translate it per se into your own collective, because not everyone is going to be from the exact same collective. There's a lot of mimicking going on as well too. That's an interesting timeline, that's for sure. And if you find yourself surrounded by fake people, there's plenty room to change. Don't ever think you're stuck and you could never get out. Trust me, I'm the master of shutting and slamming doors when I need to. Maybe too many sometimes, but hey, if there's a person that honestly needs me to come back to a situation, that's fine. But at the same time, if it's still not positive, I'm not going to stick around either. So when you find yourself in a negative situation, just try to make the best out of it and try to be as positive as you can. Just gonna read something real quick. I'm already talking about it, so I might as well read more into it. Let go of the past, release the need to worry about the future. Know that here and now, the present moment is where all your power, your frequency, your potential as ascending being lies. Oh yeah, you noticed the mimicking? I know it's crazy. I'll go to like, and I'm not saying I'm the only one, but I'll go through these ones that'll pick up my information. It's like they're trying to copy and it comes out totally wrong. And well, to me, it's wrong. I mean, it doesn't resonate as authentic truth to me, so I don't follow it. And it's just whatever. And I'm literally talking about it right now. Letting it go. Divine light has always been within you. As you energetically lift in vibrations, you become aware of it, perceiving, experiencing higher vibrational consciousness and frequency. Higher vibrational living right now. Your angels are supporting you, safely lifting to level vibration that is right for you now. The highest possible moment of love, light, divine qualities you are ready to embody. Part of claiming your full vibrational state in physical world is standing in your power, your authentic truth. Responding from a heartfelt place of love, being willing to be mutable and flexible, but also powerful and willing to stand your ground. To be strong, firm when your heart calls for it. To be authentically true to your inner light. The more fully you're embodying, celebrating, honoring through your intention, action, and experience your highest vibrational life. Live your inner brilliance to reveal one moment at a time by opening your heart and standing in your power. You direct connections with the divine. Live in alignment, love, joy, and high vibration. So there you go. High vibrational living. Being your true authentic self. That's what I was going on about. And my little rant. Ooh, my throat's getting dry though. See, hydration is a big thing right now too during all this heavy energies. And I've been having to take iodine potassium. That guy mentioned some iodine thing might work even better. That iodine potassium might be a little strong, so just in case it is, I've been just limiting what I take of it, try to keep it balanced. I only take it like once or twice during the week just for safety precautions. You just never know. Because it seems like the more I connect through those solar flares and the more I connect as a solar angelic with all the phoenix rising energies, and the more it just feels like, I keep getting, sometimes I like, what's the word? Sal puts it really good when you're pulling etherical stuff into the physical. I think that's been happening to me once in a while. I get too much radiation. Oh, you're just listening? You need to organize things around camp? Okay, Buck Elf. So yeah, I just want to give as much advice and help people through their trying times as I can. Oh, thanks, Major Arcana. So I'm still doing readings. If people want readings, I'm just randomly talking about things that are coming up in the collective and any assistance people need, any questions, and there's definitely strangeness, extra strangeness more than usual going on. And now we always bring that up too, but it just seems to be on the rise for sure. Just channels that keep repetitively repeating cycles, and I don't know. I just drop them. I don't got time for people doing black magic in my chat. I got time for people doing black magic and crap. I don't got time for people doing crap and crap. If it's of a divine connection, you'll know it. You should be able to by now discern the difference. If it's not who you are, don't be obligated to sit in that energy of junk. We're higher vibrational beings. We're meant to be at a high vibrational state, not no lower poop state. Honestly, it's like those lower frequencies is a state of decay. To bluntly put, it's like decay. If you're operating at a 3D level, that's actually the level of decay. 3D is a level of decay. Yes, poop state. Because it's a level of decay. It's like you don't want to be 3D, man. Rise that vibrations, man. You want to be higher vibes. And it's strange. I keep catching videos of this guy posting flashing lights. Have you guys been getting flashing lights? I know this is kind of off subject to hair, but it's all connected, I'm sure, at some point about the timelines and weirdness, but glitchiness. Does anyone have flickering flashing lights? This is me getting a curiosity about something going on. I'll get to a point about it. Oh, exactly, Cosmic Heart. True magicians don't need to cast spells or practice. They already know how. They already know. Yeah, like light bulbs, yeah. I think some people are like actually shifting through and pulling now through the 4D. I think that's the physical state. You have to be at a very higher vibrational state. And I really feel like some of us are anchoring in that high vibrational state just enough. It's finally pulling it out of 3D, but at the same time, I feel like it's starting to get to the point where it might get stuck in 4D a while. And that could be all the strange, chaotic mindfulness needing to be more aware, and it's not a scare tactic, it's more of a, and it might not be everybody either. It might be certain people and certain timelines have to be in that certain level to help people out of it or to help pull Earth out for just a few days or weeks. It's like it's not a permanent place of state. It's like a temporary part in a timeline, I think, that helps shift you into a higher vibration. Yeah. No, I know. I know. I can hold a cord and light a light. Oh, yeah. Irritating negative forces. Could be. Well, I don't have that in my house anymore, but I went through that stage already. But maybe it was to prepare me for something coming. But I feel like I already went past that because I had the flashing lights. I had my refrigerator go out. I had all my electricity poop on me. I literally affected the electricity really funky. When I was removing black goo from people, I literally would hold a hairdryer and I would short out my whole apartment complex because there was negative energy against me. It was funny. I'm glad I got through that. So there's stages you're going through for sure, but I was just curious if other people were seeing it, if it was like a specific directed timeline. Maybe not everybody sees it. I don't know. But according to this video, and see, that's what I'm saying. You got to be mindful of your surroundings and pay attention. Because AI can lie and people can be bringing all this information up. It might even be old information. You don't know. For all you know, you could be following something you don't even need to look at. Just be mindful of AI in stuff. It's crazy. The Great Servicing. Mars energy, anger, conflict. Soften with love. Is there a Mars energy floating about? Maybe someone's just giving that off. Going through a period of anger. Anger release. Hey, I did that temporarily for a bit. I made the universe. My universe. I made my initial surroundings silent all day after I filtered out that anger moment. And then when we blow gaskets, it must be big energy. It's probably the one I blew a gasket and I created a solar flare myself. The Great Serving. I'm trying to find this card and it's just weird. It claims to be in alphabetical order, but then it's got the in the front, so then it screws up it being in alphabetical order. That's weird. Hi, Byler. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's the first time seeing you in chat. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate new subscribers. It's always a warm welcome. But I don't give just anybody mod. Oh wow! See, I physically just do that. I have a UV, an ultraviolet filter light that I just turn on and run through the house. Clears out a lot of interesting hidden things. Yeah, that clears a lot of parasites and energetic ones too. I'm sure it does a lot more too. Yeah, oh. Clears a lot. All the way up. Oh, it clears all the way up too. Oh, okay. It clears all the way throughout your entire chakra. It clears out your entire pillar of light you become. Okay. This is a shadow card that may feel confrontational. Don't be afraid. It's here to bring to the surface anything that's standing in the way of letting in love. The warring planet of Mars is our constant reminder it is important to soften, forge, and find our way back to love. There are many things in the human experience that make it difficult for our heart and soul to stay open to never-ending source of love. We're all wounded in our unconscious wounds, inflicting wounds on others. It can feel like a never-ending dance we can never escape. If we aren't careful, before long we see the world as a scary, dangerous place where fear and anxiety roam free. This is the card's surface. It could be for two reasons. First, you are to acknowledge difficult emotions, situation, conflict, wounds, and fears that are causing you pain and anxiety. Second, for you to find your way back to love. When we're hurt When we're hurt, it's normal to close off our heart to the world. Let the painful experience confirm agony and separation in earthly life. Soften and find your way back to love anyway. With fear, anxiety, and paranoia paralyze you, it's normal to want to hide away from others in the world. Come out of your cave and soften your heart anyway. We're all innocent children spinning our way around the world. Find a way to see the innocence in all people, especially yourself. Oh, well, my channel is to specifically no kids allowed, so he needs to get booted if he is under 18. Which being not made for kids, I would assume it wouldn't let him view it, but this this place is crazy. Who knows? Oh, it's a lot about heart. Oh, yeah, I'll show the card a little bit more. It's really cool. Give you a chance to look at it. When you surrender the state of devotion, you find yourself flowing with all of life. You're being called to refocus your attention deep within the intelligence of your own heart, to bow with deep reverence to your inner temple, to live your life in devotion to the place, to make your life one big moving prayer. Perhaps you felt a bit off kilter lately. What was that, guys? Sensing the potency that you're doing things has gotten a watered down or weak. Perhaps you've forgotten it made you start doing that in the first place. So this is your call to make a moment, reconnect with truth at every center of your heart, to get back to the essence of what you're about to devote your life and care about most, to turn your gaze in deep, deep, deep within yourself. There's no reason for harvesting the seasons, for sowing right now. You're being called to plant your soul seeds and sing to them with deep devotion, to feed them with sweet waters of your own soul. So lose yourself in the potency of what most expands your heart, to live your life according to what makes you come alive rather than what everyone else thinks. Basically, stop worrying about what people think. All that just to say that that's an exhausting card to read. That's like trying to read poetry. See what I mean, though? You got to reiterate it to fit how you understand it, how it resonates with you. If it don't resonate, let it roll. That's probably why I had a hard time reading it, because it didn't quite resonate with me, but it probably resonated with somebody else. Earth, learning how to be human. What's that? That's an interesting card. Oh, that's what that smell is. Why does it smell weird in here? And my candle's burning really low in my candle holder. Whoops. I'm like, oh, that smells weird. Probably not a good thing going on over there, but it'll burn itself out, I hope. I'm starting fires. I'm sorry, Sal. Not intentional ones. It's hanging out in my candle holder, though. It's contained. I promise. We're lighting fires. Careful pushing buttons. I'm on fire. I lit a candle and put it in my candle holder because I didn't have a place to put it. You know, one of those little tea light candles, and the bottom got so hot it's sinking into the candle. I guess I shouldn't use an actual candle like a candle holder. It's starting to melt into it. That's weird. I created something new. Oh, yes. Oh, I lit the other side of the candle on fire. Well, that's interesting. Or the dragon's breathing fire on me. Who knows? What are you freaking out? Calm down. It's in a candle holder. It's contained. Learning how to be human in a world, but not of it. The challenge for all souls having a human experience is to be in the world, but not of it. To realize there are souls having a human experience and fully conscious of it. To live their soul fully and body their body. Perhaps personalities tend to relate to either transcendence or immanence. Those who lean towards transcendence have a longing for the heavens. I just want to fly. Is that so wrong? I'd love to physically fly here. Right? Nothing like a nice possible fire hazard, I know, right? It's contained, though, in the candle holder, so I guess it can blaze and do all sorts of weird stuff all at once, as long as it stays in the candle holder. Them's my rules. In case there's anyone over there playing with it. Pyrobactics. Yeah. Shenanigans, I tell you. They get more interesting as we go. No more snacks for you. Oh, I think the too much sugar. Oh, terrible. Probably why I gotta drink this stuff. Yuck. I gotta detox the garbage out. I just ate. Alright. Those who tend toward immanence have attached themselves more to earth and their body. They spend more time thinking about things in the physical world rather than connecting in the heavens or their own mythical inner worlds. Hey, my inner mythical worlds are amazing. Being a fully embodied soul having a human experience means finding the balance between transcendence and immanence, being in the world but not of it. Most starseeds are drawn towards transcendence. They're more comfortable with the angels and heavens. Well, I'm definitely transcendence then. Huh. Life on Earth can be more difficult for them. Yep. I'm being reminded to choose to be a soul in a body on Earth, and you're being called to focus more of your energies in the physical world. I don't know if I can focus it any harder. I might set someone on fire. I don't know if that's possible. Just saying. Is there a limit to what you can... I mean, I'm already like a pillar of light on my own, man. Maybe that's it's a reminder of the collective. Bring that light in to your physical vessel more frequently. It's just unlocking things, doing the work. Unlocking gifts. No more snacks for who, though? These guys, like, they're... Oh, that's what I'm picking up. Someone was eating the potato chips still. Oh, I forgot to close the bag. It's behind me. What's that? Loopy. Hello, new person. How are you? I'm scolded by young dragon. Not be part of the Matrix. Yeah, I ain't gonna be no part of no Matrix, man. I'm my own individual person. See, I think that's a completely different concept as well. I have a hard... Being scolded by a young dragon, what a greeting. I know, right? Hello, thanks for stopping by. Sorry, I'm in the middle of scolded by youngster, because it keeps scooting closer to me, too. That's it. Don't do pickle chips. Hey, oh, you're still in there. Come on. Get out of there. No. Out. Get them out. Jeez. It was moving all over the place back there. Excuse me. Oh. Wow. I haven't eaten chips for like hours. And suddenly I'm burping chips. And I'm like, hey, I'm not eating chips. Who's back there? Well, now they're going to try to open it again. Where am I from? I'm from the U.S. And where are you from? An eventful night, I know. And now they're unraveling it because I set it down and they won't leave it alone. Now it's going... He was literally pushing it against my booty. I'm like, hey, wait a minute. It's getting close to me. Potato chips are good for starting fires. Well, they do have oil on them. Well, I try to get more plain chips that have less harsh oils and more, at least basic ingredients. So it doesn't have all that added dyes and, there's still like plain chips. But the oil they use still isn't the greatest. But it's still like a single ingredient chip, unlike some of the others with so many bad chemicals. You win some, you lose some. It's hard to find good stuff without so many chemicals anymore. The oil wasn't the greatest, but I know it's like you give it all up to eat healthy, but you still gotta suck it up and eat something, I guess. Whoa. Ooh. Ooh, they're getting frisky. There goes my cards. You done? Are you gonna pick them up for me? Come on then. Well, still there. No, you can't. No. Oh, I can almost do hummus. I should make it myself though. I've been using a food processor for a lot of stuff. It's my makeshift blender. You threw them all on the floor. Is everybody here right now? Well, at least some of them. Wow. We have a collective helping us today. We have a source dragon, a seraphim. Ooh. Where'd that come from? A wonderful burp. It was good, clear. Thanks. There's an interesting frequency I've been picking up now and here too, and I think it's them when they're bad. Oh, great. I can't do pretzels unless they're gluten-free, but I'm not sure if I really want to eat them anymore. They're a little too filling. I'm trying to get away from carbs. I do enough with noodles. At least they're gluten-free and a little more healthier. Until I add cheese. That's still healthy. Well, see, that's strange. Some people will say that's not healthy, but at the same time, cheese is good for you. You get calcium. And it's a very good solid grounding meal to make with noodles. Like a little splash of milk with butter, and then melt your cheese in there. It's actually better for you than a lot of like mac and cheese all enriched noodles. Just make sure they're not enriched noodles. Make sure they're like very few ingredients. That was interesting. I almost whistled through my teeth. Did you do that? How'd you do that? Oh, you get me to whistle at them all. Oh, you calling them in? Okay, bring them all in. Let's go. All right. We're bringing all these dragons in. Ready to roll. Attunes you to the infinite. Source dragon. Ready, Sal? The center of all dimensions, galaxies and universes is an infinite point of pure stillness and love. This is the heart of Source, and from it flows the most incredible illumination. As the wishes of Source flow forth, the illuminated angels know the seraphim sing, Om. The vibration of master creation at a 12th dimensional frequency. This allows the will of the creator to spread seed thoughts to the universe. 9-dimensional transparent white source dragons exist purely to attend to the divine will and tune wishes into reality. They step down the light to the 9th dimension level so that we all can access it, as they act as portals of light through which we can connect with energies of the infinite. The Source Dragon has come to you now, because it's time for you to enjoy a period of stillness. With awareness, breathe deeply and listen to the silence. Something is very sacred is coming into your life. This could be anything from fruition of a long-held dream or becoming a true master, and is being present to you now. Be diligent, calm, and focused, and remember to breathe deeply. Breath is the key to being in the moment, and that is where the great magic happens. Ask the Source Dragon to accompany you on every step in your exciting new journey, and always remember the present moment creates your future. So instead of constantly looking forward at the future, maintain your presence and just continue forward. That is already your future. You must be clearing all your lower entities out with that stuff. It's too healthy. And see? And here we go. Seraphim. Source Dragon. Seraphim. Alright. Pure white dragon from Orion transforms your ascension knowledge into pure wisdom. Process what you know, act with truth, honesty, let your wings of light grow and expand. Yes, bossies. Yes, sir. Wait, isn't that what I just drew? Oh no, that one's on the bottom. That's, oh dear, Nightmare. You're getting wound up, man. Uh-oh. Them dragons got you wild. What'd you do to him? You spark a fire under his butt? Where is this one? Hey, don't skip pages. Come on now. Hey, now they're playing with my book, man. I can't. You guys, they're really on something. Sal, help. What is this? Goofiness. Everybody's being silly. Must be the energies coming in. We're all being silly. All right. Orion is the planet of wisdom, the ability to take knowledge we obtain through our left brain as joyfully at the highest good of all brings the star system understanding to Orion how to use this wisdom. All the beings from Orion, including the seventh dimensional pure white dragon, carry a special light in their soul. The color white indicates purity, clarity, and advanced enlightenment. Archangel Gabriel, the unicorns, and the Great White Brotherhood all hold this incredible level of purity. Source light is diamond white, as white holds the vibration of truth. When the pure white dragons from Orion shower it onto us, it'll light up our own impeccable honor and brilliance and prepare us for greater advancement on our ascension path. Ooh, see? Anyone mentioning anything to do with the Great White Brotherhood has no idea what they're talking about unless they're connected to dragons as well. Because that's what they are, they're dragons. It's a dragon collective. Pure White Dragon of Orion has come to you today to advise you to examine what you know with enlightened eyes. Process any information you're working through your right brain to discover how to use it for the highest good. The highest frequency dragons from Orion will be with you to help you through this process. This will allow you to advance your spiritual growth and expand your wings of light. And you hold white light in your aura. People trust and respect you. This card calls on you to speak your truth, act with honesty, and be totally honored in all your dealings. It put itself out. Oh. Copycatters out there. Nah, that's something for later though. But yeah, I get it. Oh. See, your inner truth, that'll tell you. It'll tell you. If you resonate with it, you resonate with it. If you don't, then you're not connected to it, and you're. That's everyone has perspectives to a point. When do you call out and understand and realize sometimes it's a source connection connected to other people, and that's an actual collective source. However, there's a difference between a collective source and a mimicking community trying to mimic the energies and steal other people's information that do not belong to them. It's almost like a mimicking creatures taking over these people to create this false light, this false sense of source. Yeah, I've been running into quite a few of those. That's why I dropped a lot of channels too. There's like mimicking beings and too much AI connected to the collective, like dampening the collective, and it's like a mind takeover, really. It's like it's almost like AI taking over someone's consciousness. It's a little really weird. So be mindful of that. Realize when they're not being their authentic self and they repetitive constant patterns, and then noticing when they're stealing someone's energies and really trying to get up there at that high frequency and they can't, they start falling apart and breaking. I mean, this is the last time some people you noticed all up in someone's energies and they just stutter, and when someone talks about being taken over too many times, That's actually not a good sign. That's like a possession. Because when you have people like forcefully looking through you, that's not your guides. Your guides don't do that stuff. You got to understand the difference between your true, authentic source connections and someone mind manipulating you and controlling you or trying to. And that's when you start clearing and cutting stuff and slam doors too. Just saying. That's another thing floating around in the collective right now I gotta bring up. So just be mindful of who's doing what. They're not really who you think they are. That's why getting off the internet right now, I think is starting to become a serious trend. Because there's just something not right coming out of the collective lately, and too many people. You don't even know if you're talking to a real person either. That's what I don't get either. That's the weird part is, this AI is getting so ridiculous. I saw a movie. I thought was like a movie, but it was an AI created movie, and it was just weird. It made no sense because the emotions were wrong. The whole thing was terrible. It had awful acting because it wasn't real people. So, just a mindful awareness. You got to pay attention to these subtleties of weird crap because don't don't dwell in it like in a negative state. Just just keep it mindful so you don't go down that road. Don't go down it. Don't let it drag you into the to the abyss of uh, numbness. When you start realizing you're numb, there's a problem as well, something taking over. If you don't start have senses or feeling or your emotions are turned off and something is really, really messing with you, you guys just gotta take a minute and clear that stuff, man. And a lot of it is who you're connected to as well is just as bad. That's why so many channels I quit watching too. It just too much crazy energy going on with the collective being taken over by other things. It's just weird. I want to maintain my sanity. It's not worth it. My sanity is not worth someone else being stupid and not paying attention. Not saying anybody here is. I'm just, sharing through experience so you don't have to go down that road quite so severely, or at least a way to help you recognize it so you can help yourself. Just don't let yourself keep following the same negative space. Because you realize it may sit with you for a while and you may like it, but do you really? Is there lately too much conflict? Is there too much going on? Is your frequency so high now because you're working on yourself that you no longer fit in that channel? Just leave it. It's not that big a deal. I mean, they're on the internet. What can you do? If you're not physically connected to any of those people and can go visit them, it's not like a true, authentic connection then, if it's like that. Hope that makes sense. Just trying to clarify so, keep people aware. You gotta be more mindful lately of shenanigans on the internet just not being right. Because the earth and water dragons are here, creating the foundation for new growth. Fourth dimensional brown and green earth water dragons bring blessing of new opportunity. They synchronize the energy and enables us to ground our projects with element of water, enables us to flow with them. When combined earth and water dragon, there are very, very auspicious qualities. Mixed together in the physical world, earth and water create mud. Excellent for growth of seeds. If you're planting a tree, you place the roots in the soil, make sure it has good foundation. When you activate its growth with water and due course, you harvest the fruit. The more effort you put into the providing the special conditions of the tree, the better the crop. This card is showing you that this is a good time to create. With the gracious assistance of the earth and water dragons, you can lay a strong foundation for your future. Picking this card suggests it's time to start a new phase of your life. Fresh opportunities may represent themselves to you, so be ready to mature ideas or visions come to you. The Earth and Water Dragon will enable you to know intuitively what is right for you and to harness your creativity. They will help you generate the right conditions to success. They will motivate you to put the necessary work for this important step. Then you can harvest your abundance. Most importantly, they will help you to take things lightly. So listen to your inner wisdom. That deep blue dragon. That's another guy floating around. Yep. He hangs out by my door. He's too big to come inside. And when he tries to come inside, there's chaos. This apartment's too small. The cats freak out and yell at everybody. Tries to yell at him to leave. I think that's what they do sometimes. He likes to get real rough and play with the cats. And because then I'll have him scratching at the door, trying to keep him out. Either that or get me to let him in, one of the two. I don't know anymore. They do so much goofy stuff. Oh, this could explain it. Work with Archangel Michael. I forgot. Dragons can dwell into deep, dense matter in a way that angels cannot. They can clear and transmute lower frequencies up to 1 kilometer those around to work with. These frequencies may be our emotions and thoughts, or the emotions or thoughts of people in our vicinity. Many of us are sensitive and do not realize how much vibrations impact on us. Every time we walk in a crowd or in a sea of mixed energies, these deep blue dragons are master clearance experts, blow away the foggy vibrations, and Archangel Michael can provide more easy connection and place his deep blue cloak around us. This card is suggesting that you called on the deep blue dragons to protect your loved ones. Visualize protecting army of deep blue dragons gliding in. Proceed in your home or office. Ask them to dive into the ground below your house to consume all lower energies. Ask them to keep the area around you totally clear, relax, and trust that is happening. Because the deep blue dragons are transmuting the lower emotion for those in your vicinity. You are no longer moving through dense energies of other people. Notice how much lighter and happier you feel. You serve the planet by asking deep blue dragons to dive under your shopping malls, schools, or buildings. Anywhere you feel that are needed. Consume dense energy vibrations. We will call upon them now and ask them to flood in. Removing any dense energies and clearing. Since they're here, we might as well ask them to assist. That could be why that blue dragon keeps trying to come in, too. I knew he does a lot of clearing, but I didn't know he cleared that far down. That's pretty cool. And we have the air and fire dragon. See, working with dragons can be wonderful if you resonate and connect with them. If you don't resonate and connect with them, they probably still assist you, but on a different level. Because for a lot of people, they misunderstand dragons and they can't recognize who they are. And I think it's because a lot of people still are misunderstood about energy, and they're not working with energies around them with enough discernment and not learning the difference. You guys are funny. Hope I didn't miss anything. The chat freezes sometimes on me. Oh, here. Get a visual so you guys can visualize them removing all your dense energy. If you ask them to do so now, they will assist. They're ready to fall out in force. They're all filtering through my door right now. Nah. No, Nightmare says, bring it on. Then we got the air and fire. Volcanoes. Any volcano go off recently? Or maybe tomorrow? Maybe earthquake. No, it really seems to be a lot popping off, and no one's paying attention to that either. Well, some are, but not enough. It's kind of weird. No one seems to be paying attention to their physical surroundings because of the internet either. I know we do more, but I just noticed a lot of humanity outside of our own group sometimes. A lot of them aren't noticing it, and it's kind of strange. Alright, shimmering fourth dimensional blue, orange, air fire dragons are very vocal. They love to express themselves and make their presence known. They often create turbulence and they swirl around us. Is that why Adam's talking all the time? That makes sense. Air mixes with fire to ignite the explosion of creative aliveness. These dragons make us feel happy, excited, and sometimes a little unsettled or even overwhelmed. At the same time, the element of fire transmutes lower energies and clears a path of our destiny, while the air enables us to communicate our passion at a soul level. Choosing this card indicates it's time to harness your gifts, talents, and the highest good. You have something in your soul to bring forward, so your guidance to decide what fires your enthusiasm. Trust your inner wisdom. Take a chance and step into your true path. Remember, excitement and passion are magnetic qualities and will draw the right people to the situation. This card is also suggested with circumstances may present themselves to you in which you will require to make a rapid decision using your intuition discernment rather than logic. The air fire dragon who has come to you is telling you to trust yourself. You have all you need to make the right choice. With your air and fire dragon beside you, success is ensured. Ooh. Oh, here's a big one, guys. The Omega. Harness the divine feminine power of creation. This is a powerful one. Just like a super high frequency. It's literally the last dragon in the book. Besides Source. It's right next to Source. Ninth dimensional Omega dragons carry the divine feminine vibrations of Shiakan, the universal energy that created our world. See, dragons created a lot of this universe. The feminine counterpart of Archangel Michael's higher light and represents pure creative vision. These powerful beings are assisting the birth of our higher consciousness on Earth. Collectively, they hold the vision of the new golden age as they will enable us to achieve the intention set by Lady Gaia or the evolution of the planet. These beautiful white dragons will also help us hold personal vision for the highest good. Every wish starts with a thought that is translated into a picture. These dragons can see into our mind that will hold our vision with us. When the Omega Dragon comes to you, it is time to give birth to a special new project, pathway, or aspect of yourself that has remained hidden. Call upon these dragons to fill you with the power of the divine feminine when it enables you to hold your vision and bring it into fruition in a wise, balanced, and harmonious way. Most importantly of all, ask the Omega Dragon to look into the greatest desire of your soul and hold the vision to bring into the manifestation. These dragons can be any shape or size, so just still your mind and give them permission to merge with your energies and ask them to soften your path in the paths of all visions of the new golden age. Cool dragons. The wetwood I work with is Omega. Interesting. I just resonate with the white dragons a lot. It makes a lot of sense that they would be Omegas. Not all of them, but... So these are all the ones are working on the collective right now. They're busy. Don't be afraid to reach out and ask for their assistance. And again, these are just visuals. If you see them a little different in your perspective, whatever you resonate with the most, and just make sure it's in a authentic, true connection. Because there's lots of mimicking going around. That's why discernment practice is utmost important. Trust your intuition. And if you have any doubts, just do a clear, subconscious clear. Oh, you lock your stuff up, Buck? Alright, we got a lot of dragons falling in line. Woo, that's a big collective. No wonder there's high energies. That explains all the high energy floating around. It's just a clarity. I'm sure there's a lot more too. It seems to be like a whole bunch of the collective all together coming in. The beings of Earth have spoken. The killer whales have spoken. The whales have spoken. The dolphins have spoken. The horse collective has spoken. As Cosmic Heart would know. Fed up with the loss of the sight of humanity. And it is going in a positive direction. I have a feeling it's going to be like a really hard shove. It's going to be really unexpected, I bet. Oh, that's cool. See, I want to go camping. I miss camping. I used to go camping a lot until I had my kid. I haven't been camping since I came back to Wisconsin, actually. And they have really good camping. I just have to get a really good tent. Sometimes you can rent cabins too, but that gets expensive. I should look into that though. I never thought of that. Camping and renting one of the trailers or cabins might actually... It depends on how expensive it is for a few weeks. Oh, that's interesting. Maybe you have something blocking you and you gotta clear it. Or it's just cloudy, who knows? You never know, though. There could be a ship over there. Is there a ship over there? Think so? There's been ships coming in. Scotty! What took you so long, Slowpoke? Haven't seen you in forever. I took a dive off Facebook and I took a dive off a lot of social media. I just said, close everybody's door. Oh, you just saw my live? Boy, they're getting later and later. See, I'm shadow banned. Unless you share me out to multiple people, they ain't never gonna see me. I'm shadow banned. Man, I'm bringing too much high energy. They're like, oh no, we can't handle it. You're in Texas too now working? You guys are gonna overload the circuits in Texas. You keep showing up in Texas. You better watch it. I'm gonna have to show up next. See, the place to be apparently is in Texas. Look at that. Is that why Texas is chaotic? High energy people. Made a camper the side. Oh, that's cool. Hi, Snow. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, nope. Misplaced it, didn't I? I was going to share the new crystal I got. Well, not new, but I've had it a while. I think I've shared all my crystals. No, I didn't. I didn't share my recent stash. I guess that's a secret stash. So why is everyone going into Texas now? Scotty, what are you doing in Texas? Jeez Louise, I'm starting to feel left out. No. It's oddly kind of cold in here, though. I gotta shut my door. Oh, is that why they're grumpy? Oh, great. See, every time, I just never know. Now they're all getting grumpy. You're not shy, Scotty. Mr. Joker. Scotty's dating the Countess. What kind of work do you do? Should we ask? Is that allowed, or should we be concerned? Lewis is in here. Dating the Countess. You dating Chloe? Ooh, thanks for posting my Patreon. Join Patreon. I've been adding a bunch of health stuff lately. Not a bunch, but that's what I'm getting at. I'm gonna add a bunch. I got major insights and all the energetic connections on a lot of foods throughout the chakra system. Why do you live in Cali? That's a spooky place to live. I wouldn't live there. And that's coming from someone that's seen a lot. I'm not afraid of nothing, but I wouldn't even go there because I don't want to deal with that sensitive energies. There's enough here. Texas has more, seems like more fun. Thousand Texas. Why is that? Oh, that's not wet. That's cold. You can say not. Why is Lewis in Texas too? I'm starting to wonder, is this like a Texas get together coming? Is this a Texas meeting we need to be at? Am I missing something? And Lewis had to go there. Dark thoughts. Cheers. We don't need to go there, but I'm sure there's actually a lot of weird, interesting things going on there. I'm sure every state has a place like that, though. They just don't talk about it. I know I'm in a pretty dead town in my state. It's a bunch of old people and very, very young kids. Pushing buttons. Everyone wants to come to Texas and you want to leave? Is that it? Your cats hold you hostage? Well, you want the door shut? Go shut the door. Someone want to go shut the door? Is the door too heavy to shut yet? You can't do it? Oh. You threw its mail on the floor. They love to eat in Texas. I'm learning how to make very, very delicious stuff, including, you missed it, Scotty. I made a pistachio salad, which I didn't really make a salad out of it this time. I simply got lazy and I simply Cool Whip 2 things of Cool Whip with pistachio instant pudding. It's the sweetest thing ever. It's so sweet. I really should have added something to break up the sweetness a little bit. Like an apple chunks or something. It was way sugary, but it was so good. Now I'm going to find a healthier way to make it, though. If you like pistachio band, it was just super delicious. I want to make Cool Whip by hand with different ingredients, so it's more healthy. Make my own. Pistachios are addicting. We all have pistachio problems. Hey, who's that getting around? Is that the parrot dragon? You got the silver parrot dragon floating around. We have... You can eat them all day. We have a pistachio pandemic. Oh no. Well, that's inventive, though. That's creative. See, I think people need to get more creative with their stuffed food anyway. Because that's what I did. You know what I did? This dude had a pizza. Okay, he rolled the... You know, you have the square pizza dough? The square, like, that fits in the square pan, the pizza dough you just flop out. Well, he had 2. And he put a layer of sauce. Well, I don't think there was actually sauce, but I put sauce. Really good sauce. A little bit thicker sauce. Extra tomato paste. And I put down a lot of mozzarella cheese. A lot of pepperoni. But then I put another layer of crust, but I changed it and I had because I didn't have that. So I used a gluten-free crust, which it was a round one. They didn't have that type of dough for gluten-free at the store. At least not a cheapo, crappy Walmart. However, they had a healthier version of the crust that was gluten-free and actually had really decent ingredients. And so I basically made a double layered pizza. And I put so much cheese on the bottom and the top that it sealed it together and formed a pocket. So it was like this pocket pizza. It was so good. And I put jalapenos on it. And I made it more healthy version. You're missing a layer of lard. It was a lot of mozzarella cheese and it sealed it together. I'm like, woohoo! And I cut it. It was like these double layers. It's so cool. I should post the pictures. I've been coming up with new things. Oh, yep. Mystery within a mystery. Yep, creative. Literally drew a card talking about what I'm talking about. That's hilarious. Oh, yeah, see, I had lots of herbs in the sauce. Oh, I had dill. I almost forgot the dill. I put dill on one side. My kid didn't want dill on the whole thing. So I put dill in the cheese, so it was like a dill flavored. It was so yummy. There's something going on with dill lately. You love dill? See, isn't this a crazy collective? We're all like collectively connected. And food. The dragons are foodies, man. Really? Beans? You joshing us. Are you messing with us, Scotty? Well, I initially was going to make homemade pickles, but then the... Well, Fanny, say hi to you. Are you mad? Oh, they're mad. What did you do? Have you been forgetting? Oh, you aren't home. They can't visit. That's why I had so much chaos in my house, too. Woo! They all got sent home. Ha-ha! He's in Texas now. You gonna find him? Look out. Here they come. Yeah, I bet he can find you. You're there on the phone. He portaled right through your phone. That's what I'm saying. They portal right through your phone. Entities, beings portal through our phones. It's in connection through the internet. You're instantly there. That's what I'm saying. It's not just for positive or negative. I'm just saying, you have to be more authentic and have more physical, actual contact anymore, right? There's too much effery going on the internet. Scotty. You ever seen him get his butt beat? What are you doing? Oh, my cat's playing. Yep, the babies are feisty. Now it's playtime. Beth? Who was that? What happened to Beth? No, there's Jason. You still listening? You had to chime in on the pizza. Let her go, Lewis. Well, I'm just trying to share, different opportunities making certain things. These guys been on a roll, man, going through Facebook cooking. They're really, really trying to figure out how to substitute sweet stuff with a little bit healthier sweet stuff. Except for, I don't know what they did to my coffee the other day, but dang. Cream? Coconut. No, what is it? Coconut cream? Is not the same thing as coconut milk. Coconut milk, coconut cream, that it is extremely sweet, man. I put too much of that in my coffee, man. I about died. I had to add extra milk in my coffee to handle it. It was so sweet. You better make sure that's a Bigfoot too. You better be mindful, man. There's some weird stuff going on lately. Extra weird. That may not be a Bigfoot. Just keep that in mind. There's a lot of mimicking of other beings going on lately with that AI drones and crazy stuff. You don't know what you're talking to half the time. Well, you gotta learn discernment if you can't see. Something funky's going on. What are you doing? Hi. You gonna come say hi? You done? We done? Time to go? Oh! The boss has spoken. Labels are weird. Oh, I know. There's been some really extra strange stuff going on. I don't know what people call what anymore, but I have these people trying to suddenly talk about seraphim, suddenly talk about these things, and I'm just like, okay, so since when do you want to sit there and suddenly talk about everything I talk about and take away my content? Which I honestly probably haven't talked enough about seraphim, but I assume talking about the dragons and the solar in source that it was the same thing. Maybe not. I guess I gotta be more specific because a lot of don't seem to understand. What did you do? My cat's up to something sneaky. Lewis, I'd say stick with working on yourself first, and then it'll work itself out. It always comes with working on yourself first, and when the opportunity shows up, you'll know. Not dragon purity and a butterfly. Ooh. Remember your magic. Well, it's about time for us to skedaddle. I've been live for 3 hours. It's time for me to get going. Remember, rush, not a race. Don't get caught up in the rush. Not a mountain, stability. Don't forget your stability. Hold your ground. I've been getting that a lot lately. See, that's the message in the collective. Hold your space, hold your ground, and maintain your faith of whatever it is. Maintain, and that's another thing. Is like, yes, the universe will assist and help you when you need it. Oh, you're welcome for the positive energies. I think we did very, very awesome. I just wanted to share out a bunch of random stuff. Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for coming. I wasn't sure if anybody would by now. I've been at AWOL for a while, recouping through all these heavy energies and heavy flares. And learning the value of getting off the internet. It's actually a lot more helpful when the more sensitive you get to things and start unlocking things. Sometimes it's just too overwhelming, and you just gotta delete all your social media and just install it when you need it. Really, I wouldn't sit there and rely on any social media at the moment. It's getting way too chaotic. All these channels connecting to channels, all this mind takeover, all this collective takeover. This person no longer with this person, and then suddenly they're all connected to that person, and they all become this big negative, crazy forest of strangeness. And you're like, what is all this stuff? So, be mindful of your surroundings is the biggest takeaway from what I was trying to get at. Get off the internet more frequently. Learn to tell the difference between your energy and other people, and that's a big one. Even if you're not quite energetically aware as much, simply getting completely off the internet, I think, will help you unnumb yourself. Because I think people are going through with like this numb phase, and it's from the internet. So, try to clear yourself more frequently off the internet to learn the difference. I know it's a slow process for some, but for me, I just slammed doors and turned my phone off when I went to bed. The next day, I turned it on, did an energetic clearing, and actually, I downloaded a bunch of these frequencies, and I'm honestly gonna do this experimenting where I turn it in airplane mode, so I have it completely offline, and have it sit on top of a Faraday bag. Or not on top of it, but like, well, I have this like this stuff. I'll just let it set it. It kind of blocks the signal too. It's like silver fabric. So I'll set my phone on this and play my frequency clearing stuff and see if that actually affects the difference, and I'll pass it along if it does. I'm going to start experimenting with healing frequencies connected to being on and off the internet and see if it's actually more affecting. Since I can sense it, because, as soon as you're back on that internet, you have so much messing with your field. You don't know what's going on. So I thought maybe as a, takeaway from this, learn some extra discernment right now. There's a lots of increased craziness going on. Just be mindful. Even the weather has gone bonkers. My favorite hertz, actually, it's a lot higher than some people. I'm not too fond of the 432. I prefer at least 528 and higher. I usually listen to really, really high frequency or sounding bowls. Singing bowls. You're tone deaf. Okay, I'm tone deaf too, and occasionally I'll sing. All right, you guys can talk forever, and so can I. I better just say toodaloo, bye. Have a good night. Have a blessed day, or night, or morning, whatever it is in your area. Ooh, violins is good. So yeah, just be mindful. So I'm just going to test that out and see how much it is, because I already know it's probably going to help a lot just being offline. Even simply removing your social media so you don't have hooks hooking you every which way, manipulating your energy constantly too. And the weirdest thing is, I can tell when someone's hooked me and their energy field, even on YouTube, is if I unsubscribe, I'll burp and clear something. I'm like, that's weird. That shouldn't be happening. So even some places you were subscribed to on the internet will take your energy, which is nuts. I think we were better off being off the internet completely, but pleasure buttons. Alright, I'm gonna get off of here and get some more tea. Some pineapple juice. Well, that's awesome, Puck. Good job. Oh, yep, my cats are going lunatic-y. Alright. Get you later. Thanks for catching me.